I didn't watch it, Lee. A couple people are saying that I should watch it. You watch it now? Let's watch it then.
Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. Today we are talking about Arena again. I've got a lot more points to cover. There are some good stuff and we'll hopefully, I don't know, see something new. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. All right, one thing I want to clarify is all the stuff that I talked about in the previous video, I won't like reiterate. If you haven't seen my previous video talking about all the issues with Arena, feel free to go back and check that out. But if you're watching this, you've probably already seen that one. So I'll just say, go check out that video if you haven't seen that one already, and then you'll understand where I'm up to with complaining and talking about the issues with this game. So starting off, BSG came out with a tweet saying that they've done some balancing stuff and done an update to the game. There were some actual hidden changes within the actual game itself. I will cover them as I go through the video, but they did just balance out some of the presets. It kind of felt a little bit like, but hear me out. They did a couple of good things, or at least one good thing, and we'll get through that. Now, starting off with access to the game itself, I said in the previous video that if you bought Arena straight away, or individual, you would actually get instant access. Apparently that has changed now, and it's a bit wishy-washy. I would highly recommend do not just go buy Arena just so you get in faster. That's actually a bad business thing, in my opinion. You're supporting a bad business practice. If you the way it should work really is, I'd say by the start of the weekend everyone should have access to Arena. If not, that's really kind of sucky, because a lot of people are sitting there going like, why can't I play? I've been supporting the game for so long. I feel ya. I wish you guys could play too. I've had a bit of fun. It is actually a lot of fun at times, but yeah, it sucks that you haven't got access. Hopefully, and I'm going to be doing the old elbow nudge saying hurry up and get the access out, because people want to play it this weekend. All right, we're about to go on the Christmas holidays, Christmas leave. They want to play this game, just like some of the other people that streams. I know you guys are all mad at streamers. This is one thing I will say right here. It's not the streamers' fault they got access, all right? Their game is just like you guys. It's BSG that gave them the access, all right? So don't be mad at the streamers. Be frustrated at the system in place, all right? Because obviously they want to play it just as much as you guys, but it's not their fault that they got it first. It's just that the fact that they got access first because of advertising and BSG wanting to support the streaming community, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, the individuals themselves aren't to blame. If you're going to blame someone, blame me. You pesty. Anyway, moving forward. Now, Arena was advertised to be some sort of like fast-paced first-person shooter, and also like a bit of an introduction to anyone who wanted to get into the gunplay mechanics of Escape from Tarkov. Now, I know when you first buy Escape from Tarkov, the main game, you go into that game and you literally go, I don't know what I'm doing. Go to YouTube, go to the wiki, look up a Pestily guide, first day at Tarkov, watch the raid series, blah, 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 blah. With Arena, it's a little bit different. I feel like you should be able to actually get that information without having to like watch YouTube videos and all that. If it was your first time looking at Escape from Tarkov Arena going, hey, I might check out this game, it looks a bit like a bit of fun, there needs to be just a basic tutorial. Heavy bleed stop by tourniquets, light bleed stop by bandages and med kits. They need to have, even if it's just an infographic, it needs to be inside this, at least somewhere inside the game. So when it's someone's first day, they're not sitting there going, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. Kevin told me to buy the game, and now I'm getting stomped even harder than I should be. Now, I'm going to be a little bit all over the shop, so I'm just going to go through the list of all the things I wanted to talk about. Now, the kit and preset selection. There's one point I was thinking about with this one. It's like when you are queuing up and doing the whole being able to pick it and save time and all that. If they want to go with the current method that they have, that when you get into the map, you pick the selection of your kit, you should actually be able to see what kits your teammates are picking and the enemy team. So there's a bit of strategy behind it. If you see a guy going with an Alton, you're not going to go, oh, this is my first day using the shotgun loadout with like Magnum buckshot. You go, I need that high pen ammo to get through that helmet or something. There's no way to even know who's on your team when you select your kit. So I feel like you should be able to get a little bit more information on who's on your team, what kit they're selecting, and then also be able to potentially look at the other person's team and see what kits they're selecting. I feel like that would be a bit of a quality of life thing, and it would actually make that balancing of picking the kit once you get in the game. If they don't want to do it earlier on, like when you find out the map and while it's all loading, they could be doing it right there. They could actually have it so you can actually see more information, so your kit selection isn't just based off whatever you feel like playing on the day. Now, the progression of each kit class, in my opinion, shouldn't be dictated by the individual one you select. I feel like, and I could be wrong, you guys might not agree with this, but if you pick a CQB loadout, you should get XP at the end of that game for that CQB loadout, and that would give you XP for all of that kind of like category. So say they were like ranked as like a tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down the ranks. you'd be leveling up through all of that instead of it being like, I use this kit to get to this kit, oh, but I'm leaving behind that kit up there. I feel like then that way you would actually have a bit more variety, and when you play actual loadout, if you don't like one, you can play something else you do enjoy a bit more, or you can have a little bit more variety. Everyone playing this game right now that does have access is literally just streamlining down to the bottom of whatever preset line they picked, and it's kind of like, well, they just have to do like 500 games to get to the bottom, and now they'll never be able to play a different preset because they don't want to have to go all the way back to the top and then try and zigzag through down the other half of that, you know, CQB tree. So I think that would be a little bit of a quality of life thing. Now, obviously, this is me just nitpicking and all that kind of stuff, but I think this would be a great step in the future of Arena. Now, the ranking system and matchmaking. So there is a hard and fast, you get like 25 points when you matchmake and you win a game, and you lose 25 points when you lose. It does vary a little bit as you go higher rank, I believe, from what I've seen. However,
I don't know, guys. Like, is there like new stuff we are checking? I try to listen to it, but like, I don't know. I'm not interested. I'm not saying anything bad about Pestily. It's just that I know everything about it. Are you guys learning something by watching? Is anyone learning something? If you guys think it is, I will keep watching. Welcome to the stream, Bueno. I don't feel like I'm learning anything. It's the same thing that I know of. Not really.